Betty had twice as much money as Johnson. After Betty spent $350, she had $25 less than Johnson and were asked to find the total amount of money they had at first. Okay, let's give this a go. So we've got Betty and we've got Johnson. Okay. And it said that Betty had twice as much money as Johnson. So how should we draw that? Well, we should give Johnson, he's got the sort of basic amount. All right. Betty's being compared to Johnson and Betty has twice as much. So that's 1 and that's 2. Okay. So all of these parts are equal. And have I captured that information? Betty had twice as much as Johnson. Yes, I believe I have. Now it says that after Betty spent $350, she had $25 less than Johnson. Okay, so how can we do this? Well, this is how much Johnson has. Betty ends up with 25 less. Okay, right. So I'm going to take a chunk out of this here because this is what Johnson has. If she ended up with the same as Johnson, her bar would be this big. But no, she's got less, and she's got less by $25. We also know how much she spent. So we know that this whole thing here, all of this, is 350. Okay, I should write in my dollars, but it's just clearer not to. Okay, so this whole thing is 350, and this bit of it is 25. Okay. That now means that we can calculate the value of this part. And remember that this part is the same as this and is the same as this. So I do 350, okay, take away 25, and I get 325. So that is the value of this. All right. And if it's the value of that, it's also the value of this one here. Okay. And this whole thing, this is also 325, but I have a 25 chunk taken out of that, don't I? So this bit, so 325 take away 25. All right. That's going to be 300 here. Okay. What are we asked? We are asked find the total amount of money that they had at first. Well, at first they had these, remember, these equal sections. So this all together is 325. This is 325 and this is 325. So all I need to do is 325 times 3. And if I do that, I get, I'll put my dollar signs in finally, 975.